Hello, everybody. Let's talk. So my wife, brilliant woman as she is, she was watching my analytics of my videos, and she said, you seem to get more views and more interaction when you don't when you don't cover the news stuff, you just rant. Your rants get more views and it gets more interaction. And I thought about that, and I guess, that's because when I'm ranting, it's more in here, it's what I really actually feel, than something that I'm reading off of a news clip or what have you. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't believe in all of what I say, because everything I say is the truth as I see it. So, that having been said, let's look at today's rants. Okay, so first and foremost, I was watching a news show the other day, and one of the clippings inside that said show was talking about the fact that, and I love this one, that they went to the point where they say, Superman was an illegal alien. No, Superman is a fictional character, not an illegal alien. He's not real. If he was real, we'd have serious other problems. Because nobody, I don't care how much I love comics, there is no way Superman would actually pull off being that good, and we would have a super terrible creature out there trying to destroy or enslave all of us. So, there's that. Number two, that same article said there was a episode of a TV show I used to watch called Smallville. It was in season 6, I think, they said, about illegal immigration. At the time, it wasn't supposed to be a political episode, but now looking at it from the 2026 point of view, it has become quite political, and that Clark Kent helps this illegal immigrant escape slavery in America and overcome his many problems so that he can become a legal alien. Now, I want you to understand something. It's a TV show. It's fictional. Those of you who can't tell the difference between what is real and what is fiction are part of the problem. You really are. Okay? Let's put it into perspective. Those of you who think Clark Kent is going to find a bunch of enslavement camps of illegal immigrants have to understand a couple of things. One, there is no Clark Kent, aka Superman. Two, I don't believe there are any illegal immigrant enslavement camps. Now, I'm not saying that illegal immigrants don't come here and work for almost slave wages. What I am saying is they're not enslaved. So the other night, ICE agents, while combined with Homeland Security and a few other law enforcement, hit Minnesota in the middle of the night and gathered up like $4,000 of people and arrested them. Now, of course, since I said ICE, you're automatically going to think they gathered up 4,000 illegal immigrants, and that is not the case. No, it wasn't just illegal immigrants. It was illegal immigrants. I'm sure there were some, but it was also people who were actively breaking the law by interfering with operations of Homeland Security and Immigration and Customs. So, that having been said, way to go, ICE. Michigan's still waiting for their turn. Come get them. And speaking of Michigan, got a person here in my hometown. No names. But some of you will probably figure it out as soon as I start talking. She's very, very loud and very, very opinionated against Donald Trump, ICE, anything right-wing. She's very, very loud and opinionated and puts BS all over Facebook. Now, I put a disclaimer on almost all my videos by saying, this is me, this is my opinion. This isn't facts, this is my opinion. Some facts slip through. Don't forget to like, comment. Tell me if my wife's wrong and you'd rather hear some news bits in here. Share my video. But this woman, she is amazing because she puts all this stuff on Facebook. And recently she put on Facebook a post I couldn't ignore that said that she does not want any MAGAs to do business at her, how can I put this? It's like a lot of vendors come together and each vendor makes their own money, but she runs the thing. And she doesn't want any MAGA in there. Now that doesn't mean all these vendors don't want MAGA. It means she doesn't. Which means, of course, that if somebody who is MAGA goes in there, she's going to kick them out. That's what she said. My only problem with this, because no, it doesn't mean I'm going to run over and, suddenly start buying up everything. My problem with this is, who is she to speak for the vendors that use her outlet? This is one of those cases of people running somebody else's life when they don't need to, that I talked about the other day. It's not her place to tell those vendors that they can't have people who are Trump supporters as customers. That's not her right. At least not to enforce it. To say it, sure. And the fact that I guess it's on her own personal property, she could enforce it. But at the same time, why would you cut your nose off because of somebody's political views? And the thing about this woman is she has a name, a local name, that has a lot of businesses around here. Her family name, whether it was because she married into the family or what, I don't know, I don't care. But they have a lot of different businesses, like automobile businesses and, all kinds of businesses. So when she makes herself look bad and say she wants no MAGAs, well, if the MAGAs listen, we decide not to frequent hers. We're not going to frequent her, her father-in-laws or her brothers or whatever. We're not going to frequent those either because same last name. So, the person I'm referring to probably is not going to see this video, so I don't care. But it's rather stupid that she has tried to alienate a group of people based on their voting preference. You don't have to alienate somebody. You don't have to alienate people. Why do we alienate people? Why do we alienate people based on a group? You know what that's called? That's called prejudice. The same ones shouting, "You're a racist," are the same ones shouting, "We hate you," as a group. Meanwhile, on this side of the fence, we're like, "Love you too. Have a great day." We don't hold the hate on the MAGA side. I mean, sure, there are some. I'm sure. I'm not one. I try to love everybody. Some make it harder than others. But I try to love everybody. Jesus said, "Love one another." I try to live by that. But I can't ignore stupidity. I can't. It's just too insane out there. While you're yelling, "Black Lives Matter," and I'm saying quite calmly, "All lives matter," it doesn't mean I don't agree with you that Black Lives Matter. It means that, yes, Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Green Lives Matter, Purple Lives Matter. Everybody's life matters. Because he said so. He said so. Those of you who want good lessons in philosophy, and I'm not talking about shoving my religion down your throat, I am just talking about the philosophical teachings that are in the Holy Book, the Bible, the Holy Bible, are worth reading. You would learn a lot from reading the Bible, even if you're not a Christian, even if you're not going to be a Christian. If you want to be an atheist and read the Bible, you'd still learn some very important lessons, philosophical lessons. But on that note, I've talked long enough. Another rant. Go me. Let me know in the comments. Do you like the rants? Do you want some truth? Do you want rants truth? Do you want rants news? Talk to me, people. I don't know. I can't fix it if I don't know what's broke. So, talk to me in the comments. Give me likes. Give me hates. Share my video. You know, you can share my video and put across the top, "This guy's full of crap." I don't care what you say about me because, yep, I can learn. I'm not too old to learn. So, love to all. I'll talk to you tomorrow.